Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dennis with Donkey Sec or Donkey Security, whatever your heart desires. And in today's video, we'll be going over some phishing messages that I've received. So obviously we're going to go over the phishing messages, and before I even start this video, please do not ever click on these URL links or don't make any contact with these links whatsoever, especially the phone numbers. Don't make any contact with any of these screenshots that I'm going to show you because you are prone to risk and because I'm not liable for any damages that may have been caused. But feel free to follow along here because at the end of the day, we're going to be using a tool called AnyRun, which is a interactive online sandbox. What that means by is we can just say what is a sandbox tool used for analysis, and then we could just ask AI basically analyzing suspicious files, programs, or code without risking harm to the main system. So basically it's like a virtual machine. So your computer is an operating system, and in that operating system you can actually create virtual machines such as AnyBox does. There's like tons of virtual machines that are free, such as VM. I don't know. There's a ton of one. I think VMware is one, but I'm not saying that these are 100% guaranteed safe. So make sure you do more research than what I'm giving you right now if you do want to analyze this without using AnyRun. The only downfall with AnyRun here is all of the analysis is public, which means that sensitive information can be leaked if you put, you know, if there's a SSN, if there's like bank account details, you do not want to put this in AnyRun because it can be analyzed by public domain. So obviously we can register here, and you need to register with a business email, so you can use a school account, but that's how you can only register. So you can register AnyRun using your Gmail account, your Yahoo account, because those are all personal emails. But enough talking, let's get back to the messages that I received. And yeah, let's start with this one right here. And we do see ease pass, which is like a toll. We do see a mistake here with the grammar or punctuation, right? Toll account balance is outstanding. Failed to pay, I'm gonna be legalized, penalized. So right off the bat, this is not a legit or real text message. So we can actually analyze this by the phone number. We can say like, where's this phone number coming from? What is +63? What is the +63? What is +63 area code? And it should say, yeah, Philippines. So no one from the Philippines, especially with the +63, is gonna contact me saying I need to pay a toll reminder. And as well as, I believe, does ease pass solicit text messages? Yeah, so they can send you text messages, but only if you opted in to receive mobile alerts. So an alert is different because that it'll tell you alert is happening. However, they cannot send unsolicited text messages as this one that that I'm analyzing right here. Basically, this is unsolicited because I never opted into anything demanding payment, requesting sensitive information like bank details or social security numbers. So yeah, always keep that in mind here. And it is called the smishing as well. Basically, it's phishing, but with smishing, it's just text message attached instead of your traditional phishing, which is email. Same ideology. Basically, it's social engineering, trying to extort someone by revealing sensitive information, gaining financial information, stuff like that. Basically, planning an attempt to manage social change. That's not. Yeah, I don't know what social engineering was that definition was, but it is a broad range of malicious activities accomplished through human interaction. So at the end of the day, the number one cause of companies, getting pwned is from social engineering, which falls under phishing. So I guess there's two definitions right there. So yeah, we can obviously tell that the number is from the Philippines. Maybe we can analyze this as well. Let me know in the comment section if we can analyze a number. I did not know that yet. I didn't do research on that, but we do have a link here, and that's the link we'll be analyzing here. And obviously this doesn't even make sense. Please reply why, then exit the SMS, open it again to activate the link. So I have to activate a link. It's not a a solid link that can handle traffic. So I guess I have to activate the link or copy the link to your Safari browser and open it. Yeah, so thank you for your cooperation. So right off the bat, we're just going to analyze this URL really quick. So yeah, we're in the AnyRun here, and this is the report section that I was talking about where it's all public submissions, right? And then we can see malicious activity, we can see suspicious activity, then we can see like, the category that, why is it malicious activity? Obfuscated JavaScript, obfuscated, I keep on pronouncing that wrong. Basically means that JavaScript is like, hiding in the shadows. Phishing, we already talked about that, phishing. So yeah, it can tell that this is malicious. I mean, we can even click on this as well, and we can look at how you know, the threats as well, like what is potentially bad traffic, and then we can see more stuff. Device retrieving external IP address domain. But we can also click here as well, so we can look at the URL link. Just go here, so we see a secure document access to secure document. Please verify you're using your email address. So okay, he pasted a email address. So keep in mind that anything you put in here is easily can be traced back to the attacker, meaning that the attacker can get all this information. So just because we're in a sandbox and it means that, you know, we're putting information here, that information can still be, you know, translated back to the attacker. So just keep in mind what you're doing. So you're not always safe. I guess he's just waiting here to see something. Okay, so verifying, and then this is, you know, we can't find an account with that name. Then he tries to paste the email again. I assume it's gonna say next. No, he didn't explore it further. So yeah, obviously we can tell it is a phishing email. Yeah, so let's paste a URL that we want to browse here, and luckily I've already done this before, so we just click this right here and then we click browse. And we're preparing our browser. Like I said, never enter personal real data because it can be easily extracted by, you know, the threat actors. So we're just waiting here for a bit. But look at that, the DNS domain name server address could not be found. So yes, they, you know, tried that domain, but right off the bat it already says malicious activity. Let's try another, I believe. And I've always been getting these, you know, these fake phishing messages. There's others that I've been getting as well. Basically the same thing, just different, you know, font. This one does have a, you know, a .org on it. It's from the Philippines as well. You know, makes it slightly more believable. It's offering pay right at the back. Please send me a text message to this. So obviously don't do that as well. But yeah, we'll analyze these. Yes, I think this one that I've used is this one. Someone accessed Microsoft account, and this is kind of smart because it actually has part of my first name right here, gmail.com. But it's easily information that you can tell just by a quick Google search, because a lot of that information is on there already. So yeah, I typed in this URL link and it automatically redirected me to Microsoft.com, and it looks legit. I mean, you know, looks like an average Microsoft landing page, but it's obviously fake, right? And just because it says no threat doesn't mean that there is no threat. So just keep that in mind as well. So we're clicking sign in here. So we're signing to our Microsoft account. Please keep in mind this is completely a malicious URL, so do not enter any personal correct information. So it's trying to sign in here. We can just say have a nice day and then at netflix.com. We just click next here. Then it's gonna take me to my organization sign-in page. What? Apparently I'm working for Netflix. Verify my identity and verify my password, and then it's gonna say, I just type a random password. I'll type in all ones here. I'll just click verify, and then it'll say unable to sign in. Please verify your name. That is correct. To verify your name, click return to sign in. Totally malicious. Maybe click forgot password. You see what happens there. Right. With that malicious activity, this has been told. You know, so we got some forbidden headers from HTTP requests. Got some connections here. Got some domain name system requests, and then we got 8 threats right here. Possible social engineering attempted. And then we can see click AI here, and they actually have their own AI like an analysis report, and as well as just sending an email address as an unencrypted post request. This event can be triggered by both legit and malicious programs. We can actually use our own AI tool and says like, what? Why is this so? What does this mean? What does this mean in simpler terms? And we can just break this down. You know, looks like program website sends someone's email address over the internet using a cold post request that wasn't encrypted. Because it wasn't encrypted, anyone watching the network traffic could see the email address being sent. So it can be done by normal access, but yeah, it can. But it's a common trick as well, so to seal personal info. So yeah, warning that it could be happening, but it should be investigated further. But yeah, that's that right there. And then I do have one more URL that I do want to show you guys really quick. And this one right here, I left you some money. Looking back, we were so sincere to each other. Let's not contact anymore. And then look at this USDT. Dang, that's a lot of money. Keep in mind this is completely fake, guys. Do not enter this link. Do not enter this account or password. But I'm low-key curious on why they got me an account and a password there. So let's actually just, you know, go to there really quick. So we're in the website here. Bitcoin, ETH, Dogecoin. So let's click login here, and then hello, welcome to login, and then let's enter this account and password in. So just Please keep in mind this is all fake, guys. And then let's click login. Verification code error? Weird. 486. Login successful. Okay, so we're now logged in here. Okay, so it's probably just gonna be my assets. Okay, so apparently I have so much earnings here, and then it's probably gonna want me to transfer, and then it'll enter my bank account details. And so yeah, so transfer, you know, so much money, available balance. Okay, let's transfer this. Please enter. Okay, so it asked me for my email, so just do that. Netflix. Please enter transfer amount. Let's just do this. Transfer that. Receiving account error. Must be at least VIP 1, but I'm VIP 5, man. That doesn't make sense. So somewhere around here is malicious. Contains PW. Somewhere around here is suspicious. We're trying to figure it out here. Usually, I think that would work. May withdraw. Keep on. This is still very malicious, guys. There we go. Wallet address, maybe. Okay, let's do this. Enter key password. Got my key password. Yeah, I'm trying to make sense on what my key password is. Maybe this guy forgot that. He forgot to give me the key password, maybe? I doubt, man. I doubt that. Just so I don't make any changes to the account. Because I guarantee he sent this account to a lot of people. Yeah, I mean, best thing I could do is maybe transfer. And then the recipient must be at least VIP 1. Oh, the recipient must be. Oh, we're VIP. Yeah, weird stuff. I mean, maybe if I had a key and number 2 would be withdraw, and then it would enter my bank account details, and that's where I would assume that's phishing. But it's still phishing at the end of the day, because there is zero way that I have my account is MK859 and the website looks dodgy. But yeah, that's all. I mean, we can click here, and then we do see some get requests, do see some DNS requests, we do see some threads. And we can just, like, you know, copy paste this and be like, ask ChatGPT again. What does PWD mean in clear text? What else suspicious? Yeah, it's just PWD. We can just ask ChatGPT this. It means that a password indicated by PWD was sent over network unencrypted plain readable text. So okay, here's security risk. Yep, credential theft. So man in the middle tag. So yeah. So maybe we're just trying to get my password. Yeah, that one was an interesting one, and we could actually do some more analysis steps with this. We can go to virus total, and then we can be like this, and we can see, you know, analysis date. Just because a reputation checker such as virus total says it's clean, doesn't mean that the domain is clean as well. We can also go to threat, or excuse me, Talos intelligence. And we can also do this right here. You know, unknown. We can do this. And we also go to abuse, and we can automatically convert the domain to IP address, and then we can see here some comments. This guy says phishing activity. I mean, multiple people are saying phishing activity just from different landing pages. Yeah, and then as well as we can do. Let's see what else. Yeah, who is usually there's like a bunch of URL links I have. Trying to keep on top of my head just to make sure it's kind of knowledgeable for you guys. Who is basically means like who is the domain. I know abuse PDF did say that as well. Then we can see the registrar. We see the IP location. You know, we can see how old it is as well. 167 days. I think that's pretty young for a domain as well. 67 days. But yeah, that's all from my side of analyzing those. I definitely could have used way more tools to analyze that, but I think, you know, just trying to lay low, trying to, you know, take it one step at a time, especially with everyone being super new to cybersecurity and my channel. So if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. If you do know how to analyze phone numbers, let me know as well. I might do some extra research maybe later this week just to, you know, how do I analyze phone numbers. But we did analyze it a bit by knowing the phone numbers from, I believe, from Philippines. But yeah, that's all. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like down below. And I'll see you when I see you in my next video. Peace out.